Alright guys, welcome to another reading from CH Astrology. This is going to be a divine channeled love message from Spirit, in which we are asking Spirit, what does your person want from you? What do they want to see happen in this relationship? What is it that you're not giving this person that may be bringing some blocks, barriers, obstacles to the relationship that you aren't even aware of? All of those things, hopefully we'll find out today. We're at least going to take what Spirit gives us here today. I do have some channel messages off to the side. We're going to be using those. We're going to start with the cards right here in the center of this reading. So I feel like Spirit is saying here that your person has really gone within. They've gone within to kind of find some answers. They're not even sure how they're feeling maybe at this current moment. They're really trying to find a way to speak, to write. And for some of you here, I'm already getting channel messages over to the side that some of you are twin flames, and that is why this person is just unsure of the way that they're feeling. It's a very confusing, very confrontational, very, intense energy for them. And so they're thinking, is this really real? Is this really happening? Is this a fairy tale? What is this twin flame connection? And so, but they're really going to have decided now to go inside and to listen to Spirit, because they're feeling maybe Spirit is something different than their higher self. And so they're really asking the divine, the collective, all of us really, what is the best decision for them to make? I feel like there's a decision here. There's something they're trying to let go of, but they're trying to use, kind of like serpent energy, wisdom energy, where they're just kind of being quiet. And, kind of like the saying or the scripture, whether that says, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. They're really kind of observing some things, or they're looking back at time even, and looking at cycles that are behind them before they come forward to you to make this big decision. I love how this card is like really lit up. This card is actually, there's no light on this card. What you're seeing on the camera lens is actually a reflection of the candle, but it's very cool because sometimes we see in tarot cards where actually the hermit is showing a lantern, right? But in this reading, he's holding an hourglass. And so he's really scrutinizing, he's finding the light within, but he's actually holding an hourglass. It just happens to be that the light is focused kind of, right in the center. And so there's wisdom here that he's gaining as he's gone within. So I feel like for some of you, there may be a lot of females that are watching this. If you're a male, this may be you who is going within and trying to find that wisdom if you're cross-watching here. But if you are here to find out what your person wants or what they're doing, what they're thinking in terms of this relationship, they are really contemplating everything that may not even be necessarily about you, but more about themselves and how they've behaved and interacted in relationships before. Yeah, there is a lot of mental energy going on here, a lot of thinking. I do feel like there is a plan of action that's kind of coming forward. There's some details, though, that this person has missed and that they are trying to communicate about with other things, with other people, with situations, as they begin to really gather this spiritual wisdom that is helping them to make decisions about their future. This is going to happen fast. So while this energy has kind of been kind of slow, Spirit is saying here, this is actually coming pretty fast. And so there's a lot of fast thinking, I think, as they begin to become more confident in their thinking and reviewing the past and making a decision about the future. All of a sudden, communication may come in very fast for you. And so they may be excited to tell you what they have learned, during their interaction with Spirit. Summer. So this may actually take place. This is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this reading, this could come up in the next season. Doesn't necessarily have to be summer. At this current time, it is spring. So this may be coming up in the next few months, where it's this card actually says everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So if you're thinking about what does this person want, this person is thinking a lot about, or they're doing a lot of self-healing and processing the past even. And they're also thinking about when would be the best time to come forward. And they're making progress. They're making more progress than you actually think. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, I think this person is really thinking about people they may have hurt before in the past. This could even be you. But they're definitely, it says, as you release and heal the past, I think they're definitely getting some closure on old wounds of the past and finally willing to be able to let their heart be opened up again for something new. It kind of goes, I was just thinking of the scenario, if you've ever experienced this, where someone has cheated on you in the past, or someone has been unfaithful or unloyal in a relationship, or it could even be a friendship. As you begin to encounter new relationships, you're like very, kind of standoffish about new people, or you're actually processing or projecting old patterns and sequences onto the new relationship. So it's really a good thing that this person is letting the past kind of resolve behind them, because they haven't been able to do that yet. But I think as they do that, they're going to have more communication to share with you. And Spirit is confirming here, yes, they're going to finally open up to you and maybe let you see what it is they're feeling, and that they have been caught up in this process. Business venture. I think this person is really thinking about building this foundation. They have a lot of their mind on money right now, on their finances, and building a secure future. And I think that that is what is happening for them. It's not that you're not on their mind. It's like kind of like the weight of the world is on them, where they're trying to navigate this new dream, this new vision that they actually have for the future. And that they really can't offer you anything until they've done the healing. And they're not sure how that's going to affect you, how it's going to affect the relationship. I actually laid the ladybug out for this reading because it's a sign of prosperity. Love red cardinals. And so this is really about a lot of abundance and communication and clarity. I have the quartz out here. There's a lot of fire also showing up in these connections, and a lot of light. It's almost like epiphanies are happening. And as epiphanies are happening with your person, they are eager to share them with you. Yeah, I think your person is kind of feeling disconnected at the moment. Not disconnected from you, but they're trying to see different viewpoints and perspectives right now, and they're just caught up in a lot of thinking and going within at the moment. Unlock your heart. For some of you, you may be feeling kind of very vulnerable and not willing to unlock a part of yourself to share with that person, probably because every time you may have shared something like that with an individual that you have been close to in the past, you felt like, or it's just been that life has taught you that maybe you shouldn't be so vulnerable in the beginning and opening up to people, because that's how you get hurt, and that's how you become overly attached to people, and that's how you lose your self-worth and your self-confidence, and you just really don't want to feel that way again. Oh, I have the Tower. I feel like, to sum up so far what your person has been experiencing, I feel like they've had this Tower moment, or the Tower moment is coming, and it's almost like they have a sense that it's coming. And it's not that they don't want things with you. It's that they do want things with you, and that they actually have to go through this first, which is very strange. On the crown at the top, I actually saw in a channeling a reading that I did earlier, I actually visualized it. So that's very odd. And in that vision kind of thing I had with the channeling, it was showing a lot of cycles, a lot of people happening under a head, like one person was over a head, or the crown involved a lot of different cycles. So this is about really, I think, and that was moving through space and time. So I feel like it's almost like this leap is about to be made, where in order for the person to make the leap, they have to leave a lot of things behind, or a lot of the ideas that they had set up around their own self-identity and how they thought that people visualized them. And so the Tower comes in to say none of that was really working in the first place. And as your person gains this new perspective, they're going to really be able to see and to be encouraged that now is go time, that there is a sequence of events coming, and that a rainbow will appear after the storm, after sort of these chains have been broken from them, and that, you know, this is all happening in divine timing. I feel like there is a need here for both of you to rely on each other, and I'm channeling cards over here in the side. So I feel like there's a situation coming up where this person is actually going to disclose to you, maybe even rather quickly as all this other stuff begins to dissolve, that you are the only one, yep, twins are connecting, that this person actually wants, and that they have all these new hopes, dreams, locations. They want to share your dreams with you, and they're feeling this sense of like the force of spirit expanding to bring them towards you. And so they're saying that a lot of different things are happening now. Okay, so the person is wanting to tell you that things are about to change rapidly, suddenly, and they want you to get ready for it. And so it may happen in the summer. This is what they are actually have been manifesting. So this is actually what they wanted. Wow, so it's like I have a sequence of 23 here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is a lot of things this person wants with you. They want to travel with you. They want to experience success with you. They're very excited about this opportunity for abundant growth right now. They're feeling drawn by spirit to make all of the right steps necessary to build a firm foundation. Maybe even for the both of you. Let's see what else I'm getting. Yeah, definitely. They feel like this is somebody you already know, definitely. And they feel like that you are the one for them. They feel like they are very deserving of love now. They are beginning to understand what true love actually is. And they're learning to kind of grow in this process. Yeah, they're wanting to go on a trip with you, to take you away. There's a lot of travel here, guys, on the side in these cards. So it may be that it's something that the both of you really like to do and you enjoy. Yeah, this is a reconciliation happening here between the both of you. So that is really something for you to be excited about. And I think both of you are losing codependency issues and getting your finances in order. But I think that you both are going to be able to come together, and your person is really, once you open that door for them, when all these things start to crumble and they come to you and they're vulnerable, that is the time for you to open up your heart or whatever barriers that you've built around yourself, and to let your person know that you are actually open to like this greater commitment. And I think there will be like a lot of loving words spoken, maybe some tears shed here, because I feel like this is about the crumbling of an old system and the rising of something brand new. This is a brand new, profound, amazing, growing, abundant connection. And so that is how your person feels about you. They've gone within. They're beginning to see it. They're willing to do the work. They're willing to let everything crumble because they want you. They want not only you, but they want a new beginning for themselves in their careers, in their finances. And so a lot of things are happening quickly, I think, for some of you within 3 months' time. And so get ready for that. If it means anything, the summer means anything to you, this person is maybe wanting to meet up with you in the summer, or there is a honeymoon period coming in summer. Some of you may actually be getting married to this person. There's something new and exciting that is commitment, and that is a revelation for both of you and coming together. So that is what your person wants. I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future messages. Take care.